So you might find with this eclipse that you have to take some leaps of faith, that you have to step off into the unknown, like planting in a garden is like you're putting the seed. It's not known. You probably know what you're planting, but you don't know the whole schedule about exactly what's going to go on, and you have to have some faith. I put that seed in the ground, and it's going to produce a vegetable, it's going to produce a flower, it's going to blossom. So, but stepping off into the unknown can be challenging. And there's a phrase from a famous physicist that I just think is really inspiring. And so I use that, and I want to share that with you as a way that you could use that during times when you're faced with having to step into new territory. And this phrase is called, and we're going to call this the reset prayer. Okay, so when I've come to the end of all the light I have known, and I'm about to step off into the darkness of the unknown, faith is knowing that one of two things will surely happen. There will be something solid to stand on, or I will be taught to fly. So I like to use that with a hand activity, because any place I am, I can be involved in using my reset button, and I call the reset button is just the middle of the palm. And the act of putting your middle finger right in the middle of your palm is an act of getting your diaphragm to be more active, because in the healing art that I know and teach, this middle of the palm is related to the diaphragm, and the diaphragm is related to your breath, and we all know that breath is critical to life. So sometimes if we get confronted with a situation like the darkness of the unknown, we can end up finding our breath. We're getting short of breath, we don't breathe as much, we then don't have as much oxygen, and we don't function as well. So, but you've got a reset button with you. You can change that in a heartbeat. You can change it so that you're on the path to being ready to go out and greet the world and take it on. So I've already demonstrated it. This is how complicated it is. You hold up your hand like your right hand. You put your middle finger right in the middle of the palm, and wait until you take a deeper breath. And you go to the other hand, you put your middle finger right in the middle of the palm, and you notice you will take a deeper breath because you've stimulated the diaphragm. So I like to do that. Remember this thing that I call the reset prayer? So I like to ground myself using my right hand, and I ground myself saying there will be something solid to stand on. So now I wouldn't tend to do it with myself having my hand up like this. I tend to just have it right down in front of me. There will be something solid to stand on, or I will be taught to fly. There you go. Reset button. Thank you. Sorry.